So I was scrolling on Instagram today and I ran across this. This here is a Nigerian man and his girlfriend is also Nigerian and he unalived her. I'm not sure exactly if it was today or last week, but he unalived her and he posted everything on his Instagram story today. So we're going to read through all these Instagram posts and we're going to give our opinion on what we believe. Now, I'm going to read this exactly the way he wrote it. So if it sounds weird, I'm reading exactly how he wrote it, and I guess we'll have to just understand what he's saying. Okay, he says, I got into an argument with my girlfriend Asta, which fight I mistakenly stabbed her and ran away out of fear and been suicidal since then. I won't intend to end my life now because I have lost the one cherished so much. I want to do the right thing and turn myself in. I will gladly die by paying with my life now. I have failed myself. I have failed my mom. I have failed my family. Oh Lord, I can't believe this. I can't leave with this guilt. I'm going crazy. Nothing too kind again, and I will say nothing but the truth, all from the beginning to what brought us here. Okay, so let's go back up to the other side. It says you accidentally mistakenly stabbed her. What do you mean by that? And I know it may sound crazy, but like, what do you mean by that? Were y'all fighting for it and you mistakenly did it, or you just did it? Now, I did read more information that's not on here, that her eyes were taken out. It sounds very gruesome, so I won't go too deep, but it doesn't sound like it was a mistake. When you're taking someone's eyes out and you're basically slaughtering them, that's no mistake. So that's where the untruthfulness begins. And then he goes to say, I should have left this toxic relationship, but I didn't. Oh Lord, forgive me for my sins. I wish I can go back in time and undo this, but it has happened. I'm not a bad person. I'm not an evil person. I'm not a criminal. I didn't commit murder. Nothing was intended. Oh Lord, I don't know how this happened, but I want to live the remaining day on earth now, knowing, I guess he's saying, I do the right thing and take accountability. I will say nothing but the truth and come out clean and hope God grant me eternal peace and accept me. Okay, so right here he's saying that he wants God to forgive him, and basically he made a huge mistake. It's a little too late to feel like that, and I'm not being judgmental, but he's regretting what he did. Like, he understands that he made a big mistake. And then he says, I ruined my life at the age of 26. Oh my God, I'm going crazy. I want to die. So as you can tell, he's going on an Instagram rant. He's regretting everything he has done, but like he said, it cannot be undone, and he has to pay for the things that he did. He has to pay. He took her life and he has to pay. Now, we don't know the full entire story, but from what he's saying, it was a toxic relationship. He should have been left the relationship. He didn't, and he unalived his girlfriend, and he can't take that back. That can't be taken back. I'm not sure exactly where he's at right now. Obviously, he's not in jail because he's going on this Instagram rant, apologizing, and he has to turn himself in. I mean, eventually, he has to turn himself in. He can't keep hiding out. So, definitely, he needs to turn himself in. Here he says, I'm in so much pains. I'm in so much pains. I'm in so much pains. I need help. I need help. I need help. Yes, I'm sorry this has happened to this young lady. The whole situation is sad because he's 26 years old. He had a whole future and a whole life ahead of him. But most importantly, so does she. She's not here anymore. He's still here. You know, no one has the power to take someone away. And he chose to do that out of arguing, from pain, whatever he thought was the reason for the things that he did. But you're leaving her family in pain. You know, her family's in pain. So no one can really feel sorry about him because you left her family in pain. You weren't thinking about that when you did the things that you did. Here he's saying, I want to turn myself in. Yes, I agree with you. You need to turn yourself in. Turn yourself in and do the right thing because this is so wrong on so many levels. Turn yourself in. Okay, so he goes on to say, I want no sympathy. I want no pity. I'm truly down and broken from what has happened, and I deserve nothing but death. Yes, I truly do, and want to for her soul to rest in peace. I will turn myself in, I promise, and she will get justice. Well, that would be the right thing for you to do. He has the conscience. Sorry he wasn't thinking before the incident happened. I wish he would have stopped and think before this happened, because no one should get you to the point to where you unalive them. Like, there's no excuse for that. None at all. I'm not sure how the knife situation came into play, but it happened. He wasn't thinking. He was angry. He was enraged, and he made a mistake, and he has to pay for that. He has to pay for the decisions that he made in that split second, because she deserves justice. So he's saying that he want to turn himself in. Go ahead and turn yourself in. And my thing is, who has him? Like, he has to be hiding out at someone else's home, because I'm pretty sure her parents have let them know. The authorities know everywhere this man lives, his family, everyone. So someone is harvesting a fugitive. And I'm calling him a fugitive because he's wanted. He's wanted. And the person that's harvesting him can go to jail as well. He says he wants no sympathy. Well, guess what? You're not getting it. Our sympathy is with her, not you, with her. Okay, so right here he says, I wish I can go back in time. And then he wrote God under. So then he goes to show text messages that he wrote to his girlfriend's mom. He said, I have prayed and asked God to forgive me for this, and will willingly die and take any punishment you and your family choose. I want to do the right thing and give in as God has instructed after my prayer. Instead of running away, I will give in, because deep down, I know my heart is clean and nothing was intentional, as there's no way I would put myself in such situations knowing I will be ruined in life. Well, you did put yourself in a situation and your life is ruined. I will call my people tomorrow and break the news to them too by myself, then turn myself in. Please forgive me, Mom. I have failed you and have failed my own mom that gave birth to me. Please forgive me. I will pay. I'm not saying all this to escape death. I'm in pains, and the only thing I pray is you find in a place in your heart to forgive me. Okay, so from reading this, I'm not sure if the authorities, well, by now the authorities are aware of what's going on. So I'm guessing it happened, and then he texted the mom about it. So he said that he's going to turn himself in, but he's trying to downplay it and say it wasn't intentionally done. But guys, saying that you didn't intentionally take someone's eyeballs out is crazy. So definitely they're not listening to that. They're not listening to that at all. So I'm sorry for him, but yeah, that's not going to work for him. Okay, so I'm not sure how many messages that he sent to her mom, but these are the two that I came across. And it says here, call, and I was dumbfounded to speak to only my uncle at that point, and ended up turning off my phone and look for means to take my own life. I has been suicidal since then. I'm not being rude or anything, guys, but this is the last thing. Like, the mom has no sympathy for him. Like, I don't know. He's saying that he's going to end himself. I don't think the mom really cares about that. I'm almost 100% sure the mom does not want to hear that. Like, she doesn't care that he's saying that. And then he goes to say, I'm sorry for the pain I have caused you, and I promise to turn myself in. I have brought shame upon myself and my family, and most especially have disappointed you, who loved me and took me as your own son. I'm ready to die, too, for the crime I have committed. There's no justification for death, and I think I deserve one now. I will pay with my life. Please forgive me, Mom. Cordelia. I genuinely love Augusta and you. Please forgive me. I will turn myself in and pay with my life. My beloved Augusta is gone, and living here on earth now seems meaningless and of no use to me. I wish I can reverse time, but it's lost already. As you can tell, he keeps saying he's going to turn himself in, like he's trying to convince everyone that he's going to turn himself in. We're not the ones that need convincing. You need to convince yourself to go ahead and turn yourself in. You're the only person that can turn yourself in at this point. You need to turn yourself in. Stop talking about it and go ahead and turn yourself in so she can receive justice. Okay, so here he goes again. I will turn myself in shortly. Bye for now till I do so. After that, I accept whatever fate has for me, including death. So, this is the last one that I saw. There may be others, and I'm pretty sure there's all types of messages all over the internet now. But these are the ones that I saw when I was researching this information earlier. I'm not sure if he's turned himself in, but 11 plus hours ago, this is what he was saying, and I don't think he's turned himself in yet. I'm not sure if he's still where they lived. I'm not sure where he's at, but I will be doing more research to see, because homeboy need to turn himself in. You know, you said you want to give justice. You said you're sorry. I just don't know. I don't know. He needs to go ahead and do the right thing instead of just trying to convince us, because we're not the ones that need convincing. He needs to convince himself, or his uncle needs to convince him to turn himself in, his mom, whomever, to turn himself in and do the right thing. Because the longer he prolongs it, the worse it will be when they do catch him. It will be worse when they catch him. So it's best for him to walk in and, like he said, whatever fate that they have for him, he has to face that. So y'all guys, go ahead, read the article, find more information or videos, whatever, because I didn't really go into too much details about it because it's new, it's fresh. I didn't want to say the wrong things or, say misleading things. So this is the information that I have. But yeah, put in the comments, what do you guys think? Until next time.